Farrah, I know you've had to have used a primer before, right?
Yes.
And what did you love about them?
I really like the way it seems like things look smoother.
And what did you not like about it?
It kind of got a little clumpy in places. It seemed like it was too...
Almost a gummy, right?
Yes.
Okay, well here's what's so different about my Prime, and I call it Prime simply because it's the best. It's not a primer, it's Prime. It does everything that a traditional primer does, like for example, hold your makeup in place, minimize pores, fine lines, but I've loaded it with botanicals. So it has things like Japanese green tea, aloe, chamomile, hemp seed oil, and we know where those come from, right?
Yeah.
Some of Mother Nature's best ingredients. Here's the other thing that's amazing about it. I've tinted it. So I've done it in 3 different colors. A 1, a 2, and a 3. And typically you've used ones that are just kind of clear, right?
Yeah.
Well, the amazing thing about this is you can wear it by itself. You can wear it underneath a foundation. You can put a powder over it, depending on how much coverage you want. You get to control it.
Nice.
Isn't that fantastic?
It is.
So here's how you apply it. You always want to use a brush. And what I did is I designed a Taklon tip brush. The Taklon tip is absolutely phenomenal because you can disinfect it.
Oh.
You don't have to worry about it. It acts like a natural hair, but it's not a natural hair. And you can dip the tip in alcohol, say once a week to disinfect it.
good.
Isn't that good?
Uh-huh.
So the first thing that I do is I load your brush, and I'll show you how to apply it on your hand, just as a trial, I guess.
Okay.
And so what you do is you take, the faster you work applying it, the easier it is. It doesn't matter what direction. Minimizes pores, fine lines, wrinkles. And remember how I told you it helps to hold your makeup in place? On a hot, humid day, guess what? You're perspiring a little,
Oh, wow.
and it's just gonna bead right off of you. And then, you know how your makeup transfers? With the Prime, of course, it doesn't transfer.
Oh, look,
It
there's
doesn't,
nothing.
doesn't rub off on you.
That's amazing.
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
You notice the water's still beating off of
Yeah.
you. And feel it, it's still there.
Oh, it's so silky.
Okay, so ready to give it a test try now?
Yes.
First thing we do is we load your brush,
Okay.
just like that. That's enough for half your face. The faster you work applying it, the easier it is. It doesn't matter what direction you go in, okay? Now, I always avoid this area right here, right around your eye, simply because if you put it here, sometimes it can make your mascara smudge or your eyeliner smudge, so you have to think, did I do a waterproof or not? So I just say avoid it. That way you don't have to think about it as you're getting halfway ready.
Okay.
Okay? So, first things first, your try.
Okay. So I'm going to load my brush.
Yep. Just like that. That's enough for half your face.
Nice.
Doesn't matter what direction you work in, backwards, forwards, sideways, it's more like you're airbrushing.
Nice.
And the nice thing about this is, especially since it's tinted, you don't ever look chalky. And you're not going to get this demarcation here because it blends in perfect with your skin tone. And you know, the beauty of this also is that from the beginning of the day to the end of the day, it feels exactly the same. Now, is that enough coverage for you?
That's pretty. For today, for day, I think yes.
For every day running around? So for you, you could do Prime and walk out the door and you're just perfect. Now for women that want a little more coverage, if that doesn't give you enough, let's say you're going to a party or a function, you can apply a liquid foundation over it just to increase the coverage, and it's going to really help to hold that foundation in place. Think you can do this on your own?
Oh, I can. I just did.
So in a matter of seconds, you're an expert.
Thank you.